Hey folks, Dan Frio here with your opening bell for November 27th, 2024. So what we've been monitoring and waiting for this morning are two pieces of information to come out. They're right in the wheelhouse of the Federal Reserve: jobs and inflation. So today we got both of those. So let's get over to see what those are looking like, and then we're going to see how it affects these things right here. So let's go over to the number one piece of the puzzle is the Federal Reserve Preferred Inflation Gauge. It is basically rose 2.3 annually, meeting expectations. So we'll give that a thumbs up in this category. So the inflation rate is good. Jobless claims came in slide to a 7-month low. Businesses not cutting any more jobs. So basically the data we have so far today, inflation is, we'll just say it's stagnant or steady. I'll take that for now. It'll start coming down. Even the Federal Reserve said the housing piece of this is going to really start coming down. I'll explain those in other videos. So this is absolutely fantastic news for the day. We get over to the headline calendar, and it basically breaks it down through here. So let's just go through some big pieces of this puzzle so we don't have to go through the whole thing because there's a lot of data here to unpack. It says continued jobless claims came in line. Down through here, GDP was revised. Q3 was revised from 3% of GDP growth to 2.8. That's okay. And then what I was waiting for this morning on my video was the PCE numbers to come out. And that's the number one inflation gauge for the Federal Reserve. And that's what I've waited for till this time. And we came in at here. Here's the last reading was 2.7. Analysts thought it would go to 2.8. And there's a lot of reasons for this. And it came in right at 2.8. So it didn't shock the market. The month over month PCE, 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. So we're going to give that a kudos. So basically all the news today, it wasn't a shock in all in the markets. The Federal Reserve is facing this right now. Here's the conundrum they have. It's a pretty nice economy that we have right now. Federal funds rate right now is 4.5 to 4.75. This is the rate the Federal Reserve controls. Now they keep coming out and saying we don't know what the neutral rate is, meaning they don't know how far they're going to cut this. And until we know that, we don't really know how many price cuts are in the works for the Federal Reserve. So we'll continue to monitor that, and I'll give you information as we break that. Let's get over to the bond market and see how this is reacting, because this was my dilemma coming into the day. Let's look at a 5-day chart on this. Now, let's just go to a 1-day chart. Here's where today's looks like. And what we're focusing in on right here is a mortgage bond. And why do we focus in on this? Let me hear your answers out there. It's because this is where mortgage rates come from, a mortgage bond. You don't factor in your mortgage rate from a 10-year Treasury or anything, the federal funds rate. You focus in on the mortgage-backed security bond right now. It's starting to deteriorate, guys. You're going to see it live on the screen. So what everybody's doing right now is, because it's so early in the day, they're analyzing the PCE reports and everything else, and bond traders are trading in regards to that data. So we'll continue to watch this through the next couple minutes as I go through the rest of this video. So right now we're up 10 basis points. So that's what we're looking like there. Let's go over to the equity markets. Basically, we'll say it's stagnant right here. Dow Jones is up 90. NASDAQ's down 100. The VIX is down to 14. That means the markets are really calm right now. Let's get over to see what cryptocurrency is. This is nuts. It's 94,000 now. It was almost 100,000 just 2-3 days ago. So this is hugely volatile. So we'll take it. It's up 3% today. And then let's look at oil. Oil is up 33 basis points. But the cool thing, or the fantastic news right now, is oil price is steady amid focus of Israeli-Hezbollah ceasefire. There was news out last night that there was a ceasefire over in the Middle East. And this is actually fantastic news for the whole world. Not just saying oil in the markets, but it's good for humanity. I'll put it that way. So we won't get into political or those areas through there. So that's basically my report for today. Let's go over see where the bond market is right now. We're staying steady at plus 10. We were way up there, but I'll still take a plus 10 for the day, because that means mortgage rates are going to ease a little bit more. Could we be at 6.9 by the end of the day? We'll check my later video to find that out. So I told you I'd tell you a little bit about me. My name is Dan Frio. I'm actually a loan officer at ServBank. But the nice thing about it is I'm licensed in all 50 states as well as Puerto Rico. We're not only a bank, we're also a large mortgage broker. So think of it this way. You put in one application, we're going to do one credit pool. We're going to see if we can get you approved at the bank, plus up to 50 other different lenders. Imagine that. One credit pool, one application, and we're going to shop over 50 different lenders. So if you want to get started on that, just click the Apply Now button up there. But if you'd rather schedule an appointment with us, all you need to do is select the one-on-one consultation. You'll go out to our calendar. We'd be more than happy to set up a consultation with you to answer any questions before you move over to the next stage of the apply now. So if you're out there looking for that first house, please make sure you look at our grant finder to see if there's any grants out there to help you. Other than that, my name is Dan Frio. God bless. Have a fantastic afternoon, and I'll see you back here at the closing bell. See you then. Bye-bye.